Okay, again, my name is Ed Morano. I'm the chairman of the Confederated Tribes of the Goshen Reservation of the Idaho, Utah. I have a little brief PowerPoint here that I'll show you here in a minute. I put together myself, so go back to there. Excuse me for the mistake. So let me tell you a little bit about myself here. First of all, I want to thank everybody here that sent me money. You all got my email that said I was stranded in London last week? Keep the money coming. Yeah, somebody hacked my email last week, and I got some calls from some people I hadn't heard from about 2 or 3 years ago, and they said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, what's up?" I said, "Well, I just wanted to make sure you were okay, because I was going to save you some money." They never did. Anyway, whatever. I'm 65 years old, I weigh 150 pounds, 5'8", and I don't know why it's going to get mad at me. I'm lactose intolerant, I just have yogurt. And I ironed my own clothes this morning. I'm glad I'm hiding here. Good crease on this side and a bad crease on this side. Oh well, you don't care too much when you get old, so whatever. Let's see. I thought seriously about wearing a tie this morning, and I had one on, about a new shirt and everything. You know, went to Target, they had some nice white shirts there, and then I went to Walmart, got myself a tie, put it on, having breakfast, started choking. The guy thought I was choking on food, but it was the tie. My arteries got blocked. He gave me the Heimlich. So I figured I better not wear a tie. Anyway, I feel a lot more comfortable with a dress like this type, which would be more funny after like this. All right, let me see. I've got this stuff written down here. A little bit about our tribe here, and you may or may not be aware, we're in a fight with the Southern Nevada Water Authority, and have been for about the past 7 years. You may have seen some articles in the paper. We took a busload of our tribal members. We had Southern Paiutes that came up and supported us. We really appreciate that. We picked up some people from the Ely tribe, Duckwater Shoshone tribe. There was a mixture of tribes that were on the chartered bus that we took to Carson City to testify before the water engineer. We all got along good. You know, there were Paiutes, Shoshones, Goshen, Utes, Navajos, Cheyenne, Arapahoes, Northern Cheyenne, Sioux. We all got in the bus, sat together. We were all there at one cause, to fight for our people, to fight for the people that can't speak for themselves, for those children that aren't born yet, for the plants and the animals that can't speak for themselves. We spent all day there. Everybody that traveled with us had the opportunity to get up there and say their piece. We had our younger kids get up there and speak. You know, it was very enlightening, and just felt good to see our young people get up there with an unscripted speech and just tell their feelings to the water engineer. Unfortunately, those cold-hearted people didn't listen to us, because they ruled against us, and they allowed the Southern Nevada Water Authority to pump water from Spring Valley, which is about 40 miles southeast of our reservation. And, you know, although the scientists and everybody, so-called experts, say that there's no connection with the aquifers, you know, we don't believe what they're telling us is entirely correct. We've had to obtain our own geologists, hydrologists to do some studies for us. You know, we're a small tribe, we're economically depressed, we're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's a struggle for the tribe to try to finance some of these things. Fortunately, we were able to get some people to help us with funding, but still it's a big struggle. And when you're up against the powerhouses down in Las Vegas, you know, the casinos and stuff, it's very hard to fight their high-priced attorneys. But we're not going to give up. You know, we're going to continue to fight. I think we as people, well, not we, I'm not going to put myself, I'm saying the white people have ruined this country. You came across, desecrated the entire land, you cut down trees, and not you guys in particular, but you know. Just destroyed things. You built factories, you destroyed the air. You know, everything's being destroyed, and they're still trying to destroy things that we hold sacred. The Spring Valley area has a area that we call the Swamp Cedars area. There's a massacre of over 300 Shoshone Indian people, children, women, and elderly men that were killed by the cavalry. You don't hear about that. You hear about Sand Creek in Colorado, you hear about Wounded Knee in South Dakota, but you don't hear about the Bear River massacre much. You don't hear about the massacre that happened to our people here. It's something that people are ashamed of. But you know, that's the way we were treated. And anyway, where the massacre took place, where our people fell dead, a cedar tree grew in their place. And we hold that very sacred. Yet they want to desecrate that. And that's not right. You know, people don't understand that. I think a lot of the stuff is greed, greed, greed. You know, you don't think about things that can't speak for themselves. Like I said earlier, the children that aren't born yet, we need to take care of them. You know, the plants, the flowers, the animals, they can't speak. Somebody's got to stand up for them. You know, and we're going to continue that fight. And we hope that a lot more tribes will be interested in that. We did have a meeting in Las Vegas with 15 tribes representing California, Arizona, Utah, and Nevada. Came together. We met with the BLM director in Carson City. Pleaded with her not to sign the environmental impact study. Again, they've had their minds made up. I think they bowed to political pressure. They released the EIS last Friday. We have 60 days to comment. But you know, it's very disheartening to think that, you know, the time we spent testifying, the time we met with them, pleaded with them, you know, they're just moving forward with that. I'm afraid that's the same thing that's going to happen once the 60-day comment period is up. And I don't know how we're going to stop it, but you know, I guess money speaks, but you know, sometimes somebody's got to wake up and say, hold on a second, you know, are we doing the right thing? Look back at what we've done, look at what we've ruined. Look at the water we polluted, the air we polluted, the damage we've done to this country. You know, when's it going to stop? So anyway, just wanted to share that information with you, and I hope that you know, you think about it sincerely, because it's a struggle and it's not going to stop there. It's going to happen and continue to happen if we let it go. And again, like I say, politics I think is played a big role in this. The BLM has to answer to somebody, and obviously, you know, there are people that don't want to lose their jobs either. So unfortunately, though, they're put in a situation where they have to do what their bosses say. So I'm going to put my little presentation on here if I can figure it out again. All right. That's our new flag. I just had that made here. That's our reservation. It straddles both Utah and Nevada. It's about 112,000 acres. We are in 3 counties, 2 counties in Utah, Juab and Tualatin County. White Pine County in Nevada. And actually we have a little small parcel of land right up on Highway 93 south of Windover, which is actually in Elko County. Again, like I want to apologize for the pictures I took. Not a very good photographer, but we started this year with a community garden. We were trying to get our people involved, and especially our younger people involved in the planning and you know, doing it, growing gardens, and just getting people involved. And so we started a little community garden there, and I think we got 3 or 4 people, families that are involved in that right now. And that's a little bit of water that we have left. There's not much left there, and it's very hard to irrigate with so little bit of water there. But that's some of our reservation. You're looking south. Those are the South Mountains there in the background. And again, another view of the reservation as you're heading south. Those are the Deep Creek Ranges in the background there. And again, another close-up of the Deep Creek Range. That's where we get our water that comes down. We have 5 springs that originate in the Deep Creeks. I say range 5 springs. And this is just as you're heading into our upper reservation community, looking south again. Notice the condition of our roads. Pretty beat up. Hope you guys are This is our powwow grounds. Unfortunately, this year we had to cancel our powwow. It was scheduled for last weekend, but because of financial situation, they had to cancel it this year. So hopefully we'll have it next year. The Bureau of Reclamation came out and brought sprinklers, and so we kind of fixed it up. I'm kind of proud of it. And again, some of the upper reservation housing areas or homes that were built by HUD about 10 to 15 years ago. Again, another view of the upper housing area. We have three communities actually: the upper housing area, the 8 Mile in Nevada, and then the lower community. That's looking west. That's really undeveloped land out there. It's pretty flat. Looking at some ventures, hopefully, one of these days we might be able to get something going, some kind of green energy project. And again, the upper housing area, looking towards the west. Oops. And again, deep root range. Mule deer, all around the reservation. A lot of people run into them. They're just abundant. And again, these are kosher mule deer because they got white ears. All right, one day here, about a month ago, June 27th to be exact, this helicopter come flying into our helipad there, and about 4 or 5 people got out of the helicopter. You recognize anybody there? The tall gentleman, white hair, sitting over there. Lieutenant Governor Bell, Governor Gary Herbert came out to the reservation. They were asking for directions on how to get to Windover. All right, we had a little get together here, and we were trying to figure out, well, what are we going to do here? Show them how to get to Windover. Then this guy on the corner here is sitting next to Lieutenant Governor Bell on his right side. I can't remember his name, but he came up with an idea. He said, hey, let's do some spelling here. I know some hard words. So these guys here put the words together, and they were trying to figure out how to spell unique. It took them about an hour. Not too bad, huh? So the guy again says, here, I know even harder spelling words, so that's why we're meeting again here in discussion, talking about, how to spell hard words. And that's my presentation, guys, I'm sorry.